Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel SSVK. Uh, Today, we'll give you. We have in our house uh, Android flagship phone, top notch, which is Samsung S23 Ultra with us. So I'll tell you, it's kind of initial review kind of, but we have got this phone for the review for the review. So I'll try to cover maximum points which I feel, uh, because I have used S22 Ultra, so I will tell you the differences basically which I feel I can tell you. So without wasting our time, let's start the video. Before that, I'm Mr. Vijay Salkar. Let's start. So today we have with in our house S23 Ultra. This is white color. This is 12 GB, 256 GB variant. So it's already unboxed. We got it for review. So we'll just open the box. And we open, we get the phone here. Before the phone, we'll keep it aside. What you get in the box is you get uh, you'll get it you get cable. Yes, you get cable, type C to type C, and all, and stickers and user guideline. I'll just close it up. Yeah, that's it. In the box you have this user guideline, type C cable. This is the front and this is the back. So we'll keep this aside and we'll directly move on to our phone. It is started. I'll give you the overall look, outer look of the phone. What has happened? This is a flat edge. Previously, flat edge aluminum frame. Uh, its display size is same, 6.8 inches. Uh, Camera module is little bumps are little higher comparing with the S22, but it's hardly differentiable, because this time they have used higher camera lenses. The edges are flat. Previously it was curved, so it was little slippery kind of, but this is little boxy. The curves are squarish now. Then we'll start from the top. You have noise cancellation mic. Then on left hand side you have right hand side you have sleep wake up key, volume up down button. Then down you have S Pen, you have speaker grill, you have SIM ejector, type C cable. It's a dual SIM phone. On the right hand side it's a flat, only antenna bars can be seen. So let's start with the first point of the phone, which is display. This is super AMOLED LP LOD display. It's 6.88 inches display, uh, which comes with 750 peak brightness so you won't find any issue with the indoor and as well as outdoor uh, brightness is concerned. This is a flagship phone, so it comes with Gorilla Victus 5 protection, Victus 2, front as well as back. Back is glass as well as front is glass. Mm, Display is very huge. Even the bezels are little thinner comparative with the S22 Ultra is concerned. Then we move on to the hardware base and the performance. Hardware you get 8 generation 2 specially designed for Galaxy series. So it is clocked or overclocked for this Galaxy Samsung Galaxy S23 series. The super in performance, you won't find any lag, any this thing, and especially this is 120 hertz LCD, this AMOLED display, so you won't find any glittering, glitching, anything like that. So this is the advantage of when you go for a flagship phone. Um, Previously, comparing with S22, you used to get same similar display. There is hardly difference, actually no difference in this, because both are AMOLED display, both comes Victus 2 protection, everything is the same in display segment is concerned. Performance, yes, definitely, because performance, that the S22 was 8 generation 1 processor, and uh, it that was also efficient processor, but this is far more um, uh, processing power comparing with the 8 generation 1 previous successor is concerned. It's a 12 GB, 256 GB. You get 12 512 GB also, and 12 uh, 1 TB. So especially you get this with UFS storage type is UFS 4.1, and this works in Samsung UI uh, 5 5.0. So it is the latest and fastest processing memory also is provided to this. Only thing, not a processor, memory as well as the performance is concerned. Gaming, yes, definitely you can use maximum settings because it's a flagship phone. It's a one lakh and above phone. So definitely, if they won't get it, they won't give this in that price. It doesn't justify with the people who specifically go for the Galaxy series, S series. Then we move on to the UI's concerns. It is updated to Android 13 latest UI. So in this, the main positive point of this UI is you get it's highly secured Android phone, and you get Samsung Pay, certain applications of Samsung like Samsung Play, where you can add up your credit card details in the phone, and you through NFC you can do the payment. That is one of the advantages you get in Samsung Galaxy phones. Rest everything is almost a clean UI. We can say it after stock Android. Then further battery segment is concerned, it gets the same battery 5000 mAh, but when I was using S22 Ultra, the battery performance was below average because I have to charge twice a day. That means uh, I have it has to give preferably I used to get around almost 4 hours of battery backup, screen on time, and this surprisingly with the efficient processor, this gives maximum uh, screen on time of almost 6 to 7 hours, so that you can charge in the morning. You can uh, discharge in the morning and you can charge in the evening or next day, probably if you are a normal user. And it supports fast charging of 45 watts. There is no charger provided, only cable is provided. And it has reverse wireless charging, reverse charging. uh, so that is the advantage of this phone. If you are using as a secondary phone, means if you are using one Apple iPhone, you can charge the phone, Apple iPhone, with this phone. So it is one of the advantages which we have previous generation also. So there is no difference as such, but the battery efficiency is definitely improved. So who who are customers who are using S22 Ultra now, they can, if they want to go with the latest one, then they can go with battery segment is concerned. Then when we move on to the camera, uh, yes, there is improvement in the camera, I can say. uh, the f- the camera module has been improved. Now you get 20 megapixel ultra wide camera. You primary camera, you get 200 megapixel. You get 10 megapixel, 12 megapixel depth sensor. You get uh, 10 megapixel uh, for portrait photography and 2 megapixel in depth micro photography. It has telescopic lens, which you have seen. You can go up to 100x. The camera, if you can see, you get better images. I would say this is one of the best camera phone for the picture is concerned, and best camera, overall camera for Android segment is concerned, because you get 200 megapixel bigger lens, you get bigger dynamic range, you get best portrait photography in night as well as day, you get macro photography, you can click 100x zoom, moon periscope lens. So that is one of the advantage. I didn't find any improvement with the periscope lens is concerned, but rest of the lenses you get better quality comparing with the iPhone is concerned. Portrait is this is the king. Previously also S22 you get better images, but comparing with the 22 and this phone 23 Ultra, there is almost 20 to 30% improvement in the camera is concerned. When we talk about selfie camera, it is reduced to 10 megapixel, but the quality sensor is also improved. So there is no issue with this. Even you get 4K 60 fps recording in front as well as back. When we talk about videography, you there is they have almost uh, coming uh, closer to iPhones, because iPhone is the king the when we talk about videography is concerned. But this S22 Ultra is almost close to it. There are certain place where when you do a portrait photography, or when we have cinematic mode in iPhone, when when a certain object comes in between, so automatic get blur. So that uh, there is little need to improvement in this camera is concern of S23 Ultra time of portrait videography and stability is concerned. Because in iPhone they have given a dedicated action mode. Here you get uh, pro mode where stability is good, but still there is an improvement. Probably in S24 Ultra they will be neck to neck. There will be no difference between both the phones. And person who is to go for specifically for videography blogging. They can also is to go for iPhone specifically for videography. They can also move for, they don't want to shift from Android to iOS, so they can definitely go for this 24 Ultra probably. And rest is everything is same. There are no further changes. Only processor and other things are concerned. This phone is uh, is the best phone in Android segment is concerned. So there is improvement, and uh, overall, uh, we can if we sum up, uh, if a person who is using the previous generation like S20 Ultra or 21 Ultra, they can definitely find a better improvement or better upgrade with this S23 Ultra. If you are using S22 Ultra, I will definitely say to wait for S24 Ultra or further until and unless you get a major difference in the uh, overall phone is concerned. If a person who always want to taste a latest cake, I mean say latest phone, they they have enough money, they always upgrade their phone every year, so they will definitely go for that. But I will preferably, if two generation you are skipping, then definitely you can go for this. And this is one of the best devices as well for camera as well as videography in Android phone. This is what my review is. uh, this is one of the best phone. Probably I'll see if I get further. I'll if I get a chance, then I'll do a long-term review of this phone. uh, so this is what my experience with respect to this S23 Ultra is concerned. Definitely there is a lot of improvement, and there is a lot of scope for improvement as well. So both the things has to be match up, then this will be the best phone in world. So thank you very much for this video. Stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I tried my best to give you the difference between the previous version and the new version. Probably this will help you for buying, whether you should go for 22 or 23. So uh, if you like this video, please share this video to your friends and family members. If you are watching my videos till now, if you are not subscribed the channel, please do subscribe and stay tuned for more interesting videos. We bring tech videos as well as electronic spares and electrical items. So further we'll give you more videos of unit. So thank you very much for the watching the video.